In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get approved to sell name brand products on Amazon, what you need to actually submit, and my entire workflow for finding auto-ungate products for newer sellers. I've been selling on Amazon for almost 3 years now and have generated over $3 million in revenue. This simple workflow that I'm about to show you guys has helped me scale my business over those years. First things first, we need to go over ungating, right? What it actually is. So Amazon doesn't allow brand new sellers to just sell name brand products on their platform out of nowhere, right? You have to submit to Amazon and prove to them that the products you're selling on their platform are fully authentic. And so these are the simple steps you have to do to get ungated, which I'm going to show you here later in the video how to actually submit this and everything. But the first step would be going on Amazon and pressing request approval for whichever brand you're trying to get ungated in. And this right here, guys, step 2 is where you have to buy 10 units from an authorized retailer, and it has to be an authorized retailer. It can't be a third-party seller or someone who's not authorized. It has to be somewhere from like Target, the brand website, Kohl's, somewhere that's authorized and well-known. The next step would be uploading that invoice to Amazon, and Amazon is going to verify this source within 24 to 72 hours, and where a lot of newer sellers mess up is when they get denied for the first time, they think that's it. Where if you get denied, you have to just keep resubmitting. That's Amazon's AI system auto-denying you guys, and you have to just keep submitting until you get a human reviewer to actually approve your application. And then once you're actually approved for that brand, you can sell every single product under that brand. So what this actually looks like on Amazon, if you come across this product here as an example, you download SellerAmp, right? The SellerAmp extension is going to pop up right here on the side of this Amazon product. Right here, you can see it says eligible as no. And what we want to do is become eligible to sell this product. And so eligibility down here on SellerAmp, you see it's restricted. You guys can press manual ungate. And what that's going to do is just pop open this screen right here, and you're going to press request approval. From this screen, you can see the exact requirements that Amazon needs to see for each of the invoices that you submit. And so right here, dated on or after December 20th, 2025. So it has to be within 180 days of the actual purchase of that product. The invoice has to be submitted there. The next step is super important to include. You have to have your name, your address, and it has to match whatever you have set to your Amazon seller account. And then from there, you also have to attach the name and address of the manufacturer or distributor. Okay, that needs to be visible somewhere in that documentation. From there, it's usually 10 units right here. You can see you have to show a combined purchase of at least 10 units. Some very popular brands like Mattel and Fisher-Price, they're going to be like 100 units, but everyday brands like this is just 10 units. You have to submit an invoice from the brand website or an authorized retailer. Please note that we may verify your submitted documentation by contacting the product vendors. And so Amazon will call in to the brand wherever you bought it and verify that it's fully authentic. That's why you need to actually buy it from the brand website or somewhere that is authentic and well-known, such as a retailer. You just attach the invoice right here, and then you can put in your email address, your phone number, and submit. And then this is where you have to wait. And if you get denied, you just keep submitting over and over. It's very normal. You just have to keep submitting. And so later in this video, I'm going to give you guys your very first ungate, where to actually buy it and where to sell it. But as for now, I'm going to show you guys my sourcing workflow on how I'm able to find these auto-ungate products as well. So this right here is the Ivy League agents, and this is something that I built out for my inner circle students. You guys can get a little bit more information if you wanted to hop in there, that link below. But Scout right here, you can source and actually go through a bunch of different products on Amazon based on your specific criteria. So as an example, let's put clothing, shoes and jewelry, beauty and personal care. We set the sales rank, how fast we want it to sell. We want to know how much competition we're against, other sellers, 5 or 80. And then the price, we just put in 25 to 100, and we can scout Amazon from there. And from this point on, what's going to happen is all of the products on Amazon based on our criteria is going to come up here. And so this is what we filled out, and this is what came up. And so what we can do from here, as instead of just going through, seeing if we're ungated, seeing if we're approved, we can actually come up to right here and download the ASINs only CSV. Once you download the CSV, you just jump over to Boxem right here, and you go down to the bulk ungate section, and you upload ASINs. And from there, you upload the file that you just downloaded here from the Ivy League agents, and all the ASINs are going to appear. And so now, instead of jumping through and trying to find every single product and see if you're ungated, you can check first whichever ones you're approved for. This is the list that you can go through, because this is what I'm ungated in. And you guys can do the same exact workflow, because it's super easy. And now I can actually go through and find the products that I'm specifically ungated in, and I don't have to waste my time. So as an example, I could copy the ASIN, go right over here, and now I've got this here. And another really neat feature with Scout here in the Inner Circle Ivy League agents is all I have to do is press source. And what that's going to do is go out and Scout right here, my little sourcing agent is going to go out and find where to buy that product. And so Crocs brought it up right here from the brand website. We can match it up and see if it's profitable. Another quick feature here is if you can't find it profitable from this website, you could just do an in-depth scout, which is then going to show you 5 different places that you can buy this product from. And so you can go through and see if it's profitable here for all of these and just go through like that. And so this is how I go through and actually find if I'm ungated and profitable with all of these products. And so I'd go through each of these pages right here and try to find every single product and see if it's profitable, because I know I'm ungated and I don't have to submit invoices to actually get approved to sell these products. So at the end of the day, getting ungated on Amazon is not really that difficult. It's just a game of persistence, continuing to submit over and over and over. If Amazon denies you the first time, you've got to just keep resubmitting. To actually find these Auto-Ungate products, you can just use that simple workflow I just showed you guys here in this video, where you just source through Scout and you can download that entire CSV list, upload that into Boxum, and then source based on just those ASINs right there. So at the end of the day, it's very simple. If you guys wanted that personal handheld guidance directly from me, where I could walk you through finding your first couple profitable ungated products and really getting you built up on this business, you guys could check out that link below where you can find out more information about my one-on-one coaching. I really appreciate you guys hopping in and watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.